I will not impose an uncertain fate upon my subjects.
They remain free to worship however they so choose, Catholic or Protestant.
Your queen is in Scotland now.
Mary became the ruler of Scotland after being away for over 10 years.
Elizabeth I sat on the throne of England. We had two queens ruling on this same landmass. Mary, also by birth, had a claim to the throne of England.
Mary and Elizabeth's relationship was incredibly complicated because on one hand there was a yearning to find that bond and feel comforted by the fact that someone else understands the position you're in. At the same time, the mere survival of the other threatened their own.
You may tell Scotland that we wish to love the Stuarts as our kin, but they must love us in return.
Mary was a threat to her as a woman because she produced an heir, and that was something that Elizabeth had vowed never to do.
Spring comes bearing fruit. Heir to Scotland and to England.
We cannot let her name your successor. Now is not the time to soften.
His main objective was to maintain Protestantism. We see Mary, who's quite the prominent Catholic, trying to make her way back in.
She must have been tortured by the notion of putting another monarch and woman to death. She must have seen something of herself in Mary's story and could have easily imagined things having been the other way around.
On one hand, a part of her really wanted Mary to succeed, to show that you could rule with your heart and it work. On the other hand, Mary could not succeed for the sake of England. I think she put it off for a long time and eventually felt that there was no other choice.
「隣り合う国に君臨する二人の女王メアリーとエリザベス」国をかけた陰謀が二人を襲う。
There is news. Your cousin Mary has returned to rule in Scotland. She is formidable.
My dear cousin Elizabeth, I hope we might meet in person, that I might embrace you. But ruling side by side, we must do so in harmony, not through a treaty drafted by men lesser than ourselves.
My dear cousin, let our nations cherish each other as we would. Two kingdoms united. You would have me depose the sister monarch.
It is either civil war there or civil war here.
All I have done is try to unify this land. Do not play into their hands.
You would do well to watch your work. Your beauty, your bravery. Now I see there is no cause for envy.
But they are trying to usurp my crown.
But I will be the woman she is not.
同じ立場で理解し合える唯一の存在。それでも運命が二人を翻弄する。
Should you murder me, and you murder your queen?
二人の女王メアリーとエリザベス。